Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahn, the Midwest Premier Sports Handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
The Warriors and the Wizards. Want to make one correction. The Warriors came up, Mindy, that I mentioned Manute Bol yesterday, and he played on the Wizards. Well, he played on the Bullets, but I mean, he also played on the Warriors. This is just for the record. Manute Bol did not die in the taxi cab crash, but he was severely injured, and it kind of led to his demise of his health. Let me just say, he died of several years, 5 or 6 years later. But
Okay.
after he was seriously injured in that crash, he had already committed all of his. This is the type of man he was. And Charles Barkley once said that if there were more people like Manute Bol, the world would be a better place. He had already committed all of his income to his tribe in the Sudan. When he got in the accident, he had no insurance, and his health was compromised for the rest of his life. He eventually passed away from acute kidney failure. So my apologies on that random off the cuff thing that I said, but it was a major part of his life yesterday. So just want to set the record straight on when I make a mistake on that. But
Right.
he got full on honors when he passed away, and we saw, interesting that so many. I saw Bull after the game. I think people come up to him, and I see a lot of like coaches say probably to say, I respected your dad and things like that, because I saw that yesterday. Someone I was looked like I was reading the lips a little bit of a coach that went up to him after the game yesterday. I want to say that game, the Orlando game against oh gosh, against Denver. Yeah. Okay. So here come the picks, Minnie. But go right now. The Warriors are 2.5, and that it's an error or a typo on the screen there. It's 232.5. I'll fix it right now. The total it opened as high as 237. It's dropped, but it hasn't dropped that much. That's just a typo.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean the Warriors, like like Boom says, they're trash on the road. 4-16. Washington not great, but 8-11 at home. But then if you kind of look at these head-to-head meetings, I mean the Warriors just haven't been playing well against the Wizards. 1-5 in the last six in Washington. 1-4 in the last five meetings overall here as well. Gonna go ahead and take Washington.
All right, oops, I'm a little bit behind there. Mindy will take the Wizards here against the Warriors. Yeah, I went with the Bulls in that one as a premium yesterday. You mentioned it.
My gong.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I had the over also on the show yesterday, so that game I hit pretty well. So hopefully, you and I will be right here today. Now we're going to go against Batman here for sure on this one, but you see right there what? Hey, Boomill 23. I don't know if we've met before, but welcome and great information. He's talking about Clay. He is questionable for this game, but it is expected to be a rest day for Clay. So I think that tag may definitely change to out here. When you see rest and they're questionable and it didn't rest the last game, the writing is usually on the wall. Now, Bradley Beal, he is questionable for the game today, so we'll see what his status can be. We might be able to get a decent number here with this one, with the Warriors taking them kind of early on, right? Because if Beal's in there, this game's going to move certainly to close to pick 'em. I would think. Here comes Scott says if Beal plays, he'll wait for the report. We don't have that luxury here, so I'm going to take the Wizards with you, Mindy, against those Warriors. We know they're terrible on the road, even though I struck out in that game against San Antonio and I bought into the hype of the 50th anniversary and whatever with the worst team in the league. But here, the Wizards definitely showing, they haven't been terrific, no doubt about it. But you know what? They have gotten some numbers of late, 6-4 against the spread in the last 10. But we know the Warriors 5-16 against the spread now on the road. And yesterday, after a decent start for the Warriors yesterday against the Bulls, they just faded into the distance, and now they're going to play a back-to-back road game without Clay in the lineup.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab, where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.